Hi, I'm Levi Civjan. Small businesses play a critical role in many cities and towns around the country. 44% of Americans are employed by businesses with between 1 and 49 employees. However, the rise of online shopping and Amazon over the last several years has threatened local business. I wanted to hear the perspective of local business owners here in Northampton on the effect of online shopping on small business. So I talked to Joe Blumenthal, owner of Downtown Sounds, Colette Katsikas, owner of Essentials, and Patrick Pizzotti, owner of Turn It Up.
It affects the kinds of things we sell. Essentials has always been a store that tries to sell things that you can't get anywhere else. Generally, we try to be a store that has an experience versus just shopping. But that has changed. I mean, I've worked here for 20 years, so that has, I can absolutely see an evolution. I mean, we all need to keep spending our money in our own neighborhoods and in our own, and why is that? Because that money goes to people you know, that literally, I mean, it doesn't, like you can order something online from a small company and it pays someone somewhere else. There actually isn't anything wrong with that. But if we want to help support our own local economy, if we want to help support the people, when I bought a store, I will say it made, like I've worked here for 20 years, but I bought it 5 years ago. Buying it also really changed my perspective because I do really feel like this is my money, and do I want to hand it to a stranger or do I want to hand it to someone I know?
My store traffic is much less than it was 10 years ago, and the total level of business, I'm still doing business and there's still people who come here, but the level of business that I'm doing here is significantly less than it was 10 years ago. If you are a musician and you like to come to a place where you can see lots of interesting musical instruments, vote with your dollars. Get in your car, come downtown, find a parking space, go in and spend some money in your local store. And if it's not music you're interested in, if you love to read, don't go to Amazon to buy a book, go to Broadside. Broadside has a wonderful selection of books, or BookLink and Thorns.
First of all, if you support local business, then there will be local business, and you'll have a cool Main Street downtown with a lot of shops and things and cafes and all the other things that you like to have downtown. And if you don't shop in these places won't continue to exist. But beyond that, it's just a whole different level of experience where if you're just online, there's limitations to what you're gonna know about or hear about, and we find that a lot of the kids who are really hip about music prefer to come in and experience tangible music media as opposed to just streaming it on their phones. If you're into hip hop, maybe you want to find out about the last poets who were doing it in the late 1960s or the early 1970s, and they were doing stuff that's basically hip hop, but way before this time. Or if you're into guitar playing, you want to listen to Jimi Hendrix or whatever. So there's so much music to explore that's beyond what you might just get on Spotify or Amazon streaming or whatever it is, or Apple Music.
Thanks for watching.